Rebels. I'm at Toshiba Plaza outside T-Mobile Arena, where the Aces are celebrating their third win in 4 years. The fans have packed the plaza in celebration of their team. Let's hear what the fans have to say. The Dallas Cowboys traveled to Las Vegas to take on the Silver and Black Raiders, and let me tell you, it was a rowdy one. This wasn't just a regular game for the boys. This was their first time back on the field since the tragic passing of defensive tackle Marshawn Kneeland. Welcome back to Maya's Minute with Normal Maya. I have no idea who that disgust chick was last week, but I hope everyone had a fun and safe Halloween, but we must move on. Spiking off today, as always, we have our women's volleyball away from home taking on the New Mexico Lobos at 5:30 p.m. Friday, we have a very exciting red and black scrimmage from our softball team at 3:30 right here at UNLV, so I highly encourage everyone to get tickets. Happy opening weekend as your returning Pacific Coast League champions sweep the Salt Lake Bees in a 3-0 series. I'm Maia Perez. Let's slide in. Offensively, Las Vegas came alive across the weekend, putting up double-digit hits in multiple games and consistently applying pressure at the plate. Thanks, guys. The South Point 400 at Las Vegas Motor Speedway Sunday serves as the next stepping stone into the NASCAR playoffs. Coming into the race, big names like Kyle Larson, Christopher Bell, and Joey Logano were among the favorites to take the win. Big news for Anthony Calandria, who just won the Mountain West Defensive Player of the Year award, making it the first time in UNLV history for a quarterback to win the award. Calandria threw for 3,050 yards and 22 touchdowns, racking in a total of 10 wins for the season and a 164.2 passing rating against non-conference teams. Thanks, Roki. The next stop in this series is the Cup of China, where 42 new skaters will hit the ice, all fighting to keep their Grand Prix dreams alive. You can watch every jump, spin, and score all weekend long on Peacock. We are not stepping off the field just yet as UNLV softball finished up their series against Grand Canyon University. The team was not able to keep their hot streak alive as they could not catch the win in 2 of the 3 games against GCU. The Runnin' Rebels hit the hardwood for the first time this season, taking on the Washington Huskies in an exhibition matchup away from home to kick off the Joss Pastner era at UNLV. The Rebels were without a number of key players due to injury, including suspected starting point guard Miles Che, freshman Mason Abaton, and forward Laji Dembele. However, the Rebels still managed to keep the game within reach. Welcome back to Rebel Report. I'm Maia Perez, and today I'm joined with
Jada Harris
and
Kaylee King.
And this is Rebel versus Reporter. I don't think mine's gonna look that good.
And then you can just go back and forth.
Oh, wow.
Like, yes. Good. Yes. Try to take it closer to your face. Yes. Yeah. That was better. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I remember having to do finger push-ups all the time because my fingers weren't strong enough, so we'd be like this, just on the floor. Literally, strong fingers all the way. Hey, that's good though. Yes.
Hey. Thank you guys again for coming on. Make sure you watch the full episode on YouTube. But for now, I was Maia Perez. This was
Jada Harris.
This was
Kaylee King.
And this was Rebel versus Reporter. Now we're spiking it on back to the desk. Hi, I'm Maia Perez, and today I'm joined by Draven Gibbs Lawhorn here in studio. Draven is actually the newcomer of the year Mountain West after transferring from Illinois, and he got first team All Mountain West his first year at UNLV. 2 major awards for a student athlete, and not to mention the fact that you led in the conference a lead scoring point guard. Thank you for coming today, Draven.
Of course, thank you guys for having me. It's a blessed day.
Let's get straight into it. So at Mount Verde Academy, you were coached by the legendary Kevin Boyle, who has helped produce so many #1 draft picks. I mean, what was that experience like for you? Welcome back to your regularly scheduled programming. Today I'm joined by Autumn Viscardo and Angelina Vasquez. Hi, guys.
Hi.
If you guys don't know, right now is actually cross-country season, but we are leading up to track, and you both run the 800, the 1500, and cross-country, which can be 5K, more than 5K. So let's start off with the basics. Cross-country or track, why? Let's kick it off with the current temperature. It is actually 71 degrees and sunny, but if we're moving on over to the valley, Enterprise will have the high today at 80 degrees right here, and our low will actually be 70 with North Las Vegas and Las Vegas. But if we're looking just on campus, the expected high is 74 degrees from 3 to 4 p.m. Whew, is that hot? And if we're moving on to sunset time, it'll be at 7:31 p.m. But let's look ahead to our 7-day forecast, with the high being on next Tuesday with at 103 degrees and our lowest being tomorrow at 61 degrees. And while I have you here, let's have a quick talk about how to stay healthy during this excessive heat. Clearly, you have to be drinking a ton of water, but let's not sleep on the fact that you need to be wearing sunblock, especially if you're going to be wearing tank tops and shorts. So you have to protect your skin. Hi, and welcome to weather. Let's get right into it because I know the sky's got some sun for us. Let's see, the current temp is actually 86 degrees and it's partially cloudy, which isn't usual since last week it was in the high 90s. Now, moving on forward, let's look at the valley temperature as a whole.